follow. It'll be another wondrous journey.
Everyone's on the start line now.
So let's get this thing on.
Oh! Shot. How good is that?
Bang, what a hit.
From another planet.
That's out of this world.
I still can't believe what I was watching.
Oh, how did they score from that?
No.
Brad Fittler going up the middle. New South Wales are going in.
It's the greatest weapon in the game, speed.
What has happened there?
Good stuff, Gutho. Some of your finest.
Ready to rock.
I'm always ready to rock.
Let's trot, baby.
Mate,
How good is it? Gus?
we need to get his marketing advice on. Let's put Gus in some less trot gear.
Have you ever ridden a motorbike?
No,
Would you go on Freddy's ride?
concentration isn't good enough.
There's no way to let Joey behind me.
Might look a bit like this.
Dumb and dumb.
There's no way I'd let you behind me.
Oh, dear.
Not for a second. We had the same sort of thing. I went earlier than you, and we had this beautiful big boat where all the well-to-dos got on, Bozo and Mal, and, there was this beautiful big fishing boat, and there was this real dog of a boat just sitting next to it, and it was just like a tugboat. And then all us drink pigs got on the tugboat, and then they just lifted up this lid, and it was like an ad where it was just beer sticking out of all this ice. It was like as big as this. Everyone's just going, oh.
What's the beer there? SP?
SP, yeah.
Yes, yum.
And so same thing, we got over there, we're hammered, they were on this beautiful fishing boat, and then on the way back, everyone was just getting thrown off the boat in the middle of the ocean.
What about the tours used to have big men vs little men, when you used to have wrestle-offs and turn into a stink?
So you drive from Paris down to the south, and it was like an 8-hour drive, and you barely got off the bus. So the floor was just full of cans, and so they'd stop in the middle of the forest and have a big man fight versus little man. And so I was like, the cutoff was like 100 kilos. So I was on the big man. So I was with Mal, and all the big men sitting there, they weren't fighting. So Blocker and Ciro, they were sitting there laughing. And
When you say fight, what do you mean? Like,
it's just a heavy wrestle.
right.
But it'll turn into a few.
Pretty violent. Pretty violent. You're in the middle of the forest, you've been drinking for 4 hours.
Blood, cuts.
Oh, well, John's...
The original outball.
The original outball's in there just trying to cause havoc. Mal is just like Alfie, he's just going... just throwing them off.
Door throwing.
Just spinning, rolling off. And then Johnsy's come in for the attack. And Mal's like hooked him, and then Sarge has come from the bleachers and hit him in the back, like level, and just cut him in half. And Johnsy's just crying.
Talking about Alfie, Papua New Guinea.
Anything funny happened on tour in Papua New Guinea?
What are you talking about?
We went out on a fishing boat, and the bloke that was driving it was like a big trawler. So when we got on, he's like, "We're going out this far, shark infested waters, so behave yourself." We're like, yeah. Next thing, no fish. So he's like, "Right, we're going to go to this place." So we'd be sitting there out the back, and then someone would just go douche and push someone in. And then by the time the boat would turn around, it'd be like a minute. The bloke had a nervous breakdown. "Do I have to tell you idiots? This is shark-infested waters." And by the end, even Bob Fulton was pushing people.
Great hangover food, Henny Penny.
Really?
Someone might have needed it on Sunday, just gone up at Newcastle. How did you go? Turning up in your sunglasses.
Mate, it was just a joke. I was home in bed by 8:30 night. How the world has changed.
That's how he turned up.
Mate, got any Brookvale Oval yarns? Like from playing Manly, any games stand out?
So I was playing for Penrith, and we were late. And Gus used to drive us on like a 20-seater.
Gus drove?
Gus was driving on a 20-seater van. So we're late for the game. We're getting dressed in the van. He's doing Pittwater Road at 80 k's on the inside lane. And we're like getting thrown around the back, putting our gear on. We get out. So we get there, I reckon, 30 minutes before the game, 30, 40 minutes. So we're dressed, straight in the sheds. Out we go.
Win?
Win.
You won?
Yeah, we won.
Why is Gus driving?
He's always drive us.
What? That's bizarre.
I don't know if he had a licence.
Oh,
Those,
yes.
those vans, those
80s.
little 18-seaters or whatever,
the
they
80s.
were so much fun.
Those mini buzzers.
Yeah. Ready to go.
Mount Druitt, Freddy.
Anyway, there's a huge tub of drinks in the middle and sort of people are pulling them out. It's full of ice. It'd weigh a ton. So Gus has come in to make the statement. He spotted the tub. And he just walks towards it. He's just like, he's just angry. And he just goes, "Boo!" and just kicks it as hard as he can. And everyone goes, oh. Like, oh, Gus. And he went to start screaming. He's like, "Ah!" he just buckled over. He's going, F yous. He broke his toe.
Anyway, coming at half time, we're a bit flat. So he's giving us the half time anyway. Just get on your feet and get around me. Get on your feet and get around me. So he's in the middle and he starts giving. Anyway, he starts getting a bit of the spit going. And then he just looks at Timo and then screams at Timo. And it was like a Seinfeld episode. This thing's going through the air like that. And we're all looking at it and it just lands on Timo like that. And Timo looks at it with his shark eyes. And we're all looking at him. And he goes, how much do you want it, Timo? He went, I want it bad. I want it. And he goes, I'll see it full time. He marches out, slams the door. As soon as he slams the door, we all start pissing ourselves up. And we went on and won. And myself, mate of mine, Daggy, Bedsy and Bedsy's missus, we go to watch Man City. So my connection through Nike, I got the seats. Anyway, I'm in like the owner's sort of suite area. So anyway, this bloke comes up and he goes, this is one of our most famous soccer players. I said, all right, how you going, mate? I can't remember his name. And he goes, yeah, look, that's his grandstand there. I went, imagine having a grandstand named after him. Bedsy's like, mate,
Daggy.
you're a D. Mark Horrow hit me with a headbutt. I see him now. He does a lot of good things for Penrith. He's got the Penrith House,
Yeah.
where they take young players anyway. He hit me with a headbutt, and it felt like my head split. I want my mummy. Please don't do that again.
And lastly, boys, to Scott Sorensen, devilishly handsome forward from the Panthers. Does he have the best rig in the NRL? What's doing there?
That actually looks like you, Freddie.
That was me in my heyday.
Actually, you were quite ripped.
A couple of years there, I was really fit.
So which one's Scott Sorensen? See at the front.
Both of them.
Oh, right.
No, look at the speedos.
All right.
A little bit of Brokeback Mountain there.
Isn't there?
What am I sneaking in behind you?
That's very disturbing.
It is.
The way
Where's
that's
my right hand?
The way that's been photoshopped together.
No
is-
wonder I'm smiling. And who's that in the background laughing? He must be looking. Who's that in the background? In the
That's a security guard, is it?
yeah, he must be laughing because Freddie has got a handful.
But boys, I'm a bit worried about this one. We've decided we're going to pick the loosest 13.
Ooh.
I reckon you'll put more work into this than your Origin team. Hooker?
Brendan Smith,
Brandon Smith.
No, he's might be captain actually.
captain coach. I don't know, coach.
Can't wait for him.
What about
move
him?
down to Bronte?
Limbering up on the
I
side.
don't. Did you see the Sunday Footy show? Riddenview and Pappenhausen and Harry
Oh,
Grant.
yes.
They had a dress-up goal. These lunatics in the background stretching up. He's just,
That was him, was it?
Oh, he's just so
But he went for 5 minutes, so he was there the whole time. He never got bored.
Could you do your John Laws voice again? I like
Let's feel. The howler. So we don't want to miss the howler. Now, and then,
You got to stop reading Penthouse Forum.
Could someone get him a glass of wild turkey? Very good.
Actually, I heard a funny story yesterday. Gordon was telling me where Wendell used to get tackled and he'd go like that before he got up. So he got up and went like that and he hit Ian Roberts in the face.
Uh-oh.
And Ian Roberts just skitched and went like that. And Gordon came over like that and Ian Roberts went, no, Gordon. And Gordon went, you're on your own, Wendell.
did he hit him?
I chased him. I think Wendell just beep, 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 beep. When we played the Warriors on a Saturday and we won the Origin series and they were going to rest myself, Ben Kennedy. I don't know if Bedsy was playing then. Anyway, so we won the series Wednesday night into Thursday. We get back Thursday, ring my missus, come pick us up from the airport, ring me when you're 2 minutes away. She rings 2 minutes away. We just leave our bags there and get in a taxi and take off. She rings, she goes, where are you? I said, the bags are there. So then...
Former missus.
Yeah. So then Thursday rips into about midnight Thursday night. It was like... So then Friday, wake up in the horrors, get a phone call, mate, so-and-so's out and so-and-so's out, you and BK have to play.
Oh.
BK was the biggest warrior of all time. He's ringing me 10, 12 times. Mate, what's going on? I said, mate, just drink a heap of water, you're going to be right. Play the Warriors the next day. We're running out doing just the acid in your guts. And we won by 40.
Very good.
Oh, yes.
Let's go back into the archive, boys.
You were in Penthouse Forum again.
Not that kind of. The photo archive gets a good workout here on Freddy the 8th. What have we got this week? There's Brokeback Mountain.
What?
What's going
The
on?
horse that you bought, that's the white horse. What was it? The Opera House. Didn't you buy a whole white?
I can't even remember that. I can't even remember being on a horse. My missus asked me the other day if I've ever ridden a horse. I said, no, I've never been on top except at Origin. That's not an Origin, is it? I've got a Knights jersey.
You got a nice jersey. That was a well-bred if it was albino. Isn't that like a sign of poor... Is that like a
No, mate, well, they're just...
negative...
To all of
Gene passing.
our albino viewers out there, your condition has nothing to do with your breeding. Brad, what have we got here?
Casper.
Move on, quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smoking?
That's some sort of a Nissan car.
They're sloppy thighs.
What about the quads? My quads are crap now.
I reckon he got a pair of Australian training shorts on and some kind of non-matching T-shirt.
I do remember that car. That was very cool at the time. A little Beamer.
Yours?
Z3, yeah. Beamer sponsored me for about 12 years.
BMW?
Yeah.
Wow.
Watching Kernsey fall off that horse was pretty fun.
Then Bradley Clyde shortly after him.
Yeah.
Mate, I couldn't believe how uncoordinated they were. They just had... They started to fall. That was their body. Just
Mate,
like,
I've never ridden a
bang.
horse before. I couldn't sit in a saddle.
That's not true, because we saw you in one on one the other day.
I couldn't remember it. I reckon for 3 hours, I just went up and down on my balls. Just on my plums. Couldn't work the stirrups. It was just going...
That was Terry Hill's fault.
Yeah, because Terry, he was on a Clydesdale.
Terry had this big Clydesdale, and so what happened was we all met up, and you could see the bloke who was taking us, he was trying to say, because we're the group, they were just going mad, you know, like just bolting over the hills. And he's saying, like, you can't go. And Terry just...
horses?
Yeah.
Because they follow.
Oh,
So
right.
Terry took off on the Clydesdale.
Oh, no.
So all of our horses took off and we went with it.
So where'd you go into the bush or something?
Kernsey
Just up
fell off.
track.
It was like an old Cowboys and Indians. Kernsey falls off and his foot's in the stirrup. He's getting dragged. Oh. Sorry, Kernsey, it wasn't that funny, but it was funny.
Oh,
And Clydie did the same.
Fun. You know what we should do in commentary? Give him 6 beers before he goes on. It'll be far more entertaining. Like he used to do this impersonation of, is it Jimmy the chicken?
Jimmy the chicken, the rooster.
The rooster.
The fighting cock.
Yeah, we'll just leave it there. We don't.
Is
And
this the same
he would actually go in and be the
was
rooster, the
hilarious.
fighting cock.
How'd it go? Like, what sort of stuff was it?
I will do it off air.
Okay.
I don't remember walking around Barcelona and Lockie went and grabbed some soccer gloves, some keeper's gloves and a ball. And he's
It's busky.
in the middle of Barcelona, he's got people kicking to him and he's saving goals down the Rumbler, down the middle of the Corso. Set goals up and there's Lockie. You win money if you score a goal against Lockie.
Oh, that's too funny. Let's do it. Any excuse to go back into the archives and have a look at some of our talent eating on the job, particularly Gus. Remember he
the job.
devoured that pie and... It's Gus's hot dog. It did not stand a chance, that hot dog.
Watch your fingies.
Look at the big dog go.
My gosh.
What about your
Look
hair?
at the Fred Astaire.
How's the
And the
salad?
teeth.
That's it, Samuel. Just unreal.
Is it true that John Rolls, after a little while, became annoying and kept following you around in camps, even when you didn't want him to turn up?
He was there a
You'd
lot.
turn up and John Rolls would be there unannounced.
He was there a lot. Fantastic.
Oh, that's funny. Wonder if he's still with us.
Warren Davis.
This one's for you, Warren Davis. my Noah's Ark, we came home one time, went in the back door, came into the bedroom. Look in the bedroom, there's a stray cat just laying on my pillow, and it looked at me. You know, cats look down. It looked at me like, what are you doing in my bedroom? But I was scared it was going to bite me and give me
They're
babies.
vicious. They're vicious cats.
Have that one.
Were you hung?
Hey?
Were you hung?
No.
Oh,
No, not
that would
at
have been
all.
a weird experience
Oh,
if you were
mate.
coming off a big night.
Coming home at 7 in the morning, that'd be a nice one.
I liked your cat.
Now, to balance it up, after this fight, where on points Jay Goddard probably won in the end,
Probably knockout.
this is what you did after. After Tommy told you to stop being soft and get back out there. Setting up tries everywhere.
Can't remember that. Well,
you
obviously
were
I was
knocked
not,
out.
I was not cold, so
You won the game for him. So you had how many stitches?
21 on the outside, it's 7 on the inside.
Whoa.
Mouth split me from the lip right to the nose.
Get back out there, he said.
Just laying on the bench like half asleep. Smell this garlic, Winnie Reds, and rashes above me. There's Tommy, that far from the place. Get back out there. Anyway, you'll hear the full story on Stories of Origin.
Yep,
myself
episode-
and Cameron Smith. Episode
2.
2. It's ranked number 1 in Podge.
That was very, very good. Freddy and the Eighth back in the Batcave. We will be back in the big studio next week. I hope
Batman and
Throbbing.
Ta-da.